Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to continue with our Cam Jansen book, but first, let's review our O sounds. Remember, we have the short O, ah, smog, prom, chop, and then we have two ways of making the long O sound. O consonant E, rope, wrote, hope, spoke, and they all have O consonant E, O consonant E, O consonant E, O consonant E. And then we have the OA, toad, road, boat, toast, soap. All right. Okay. Exchange means when we swap, like maybe we swap presents. We're gonna do like at Christmas time, people exchange gifts. They give some and they get some. Remember, we added the word mystery yesterday where we reviewed it. Remember, it's realistic fiction that has a setting, it has characters, and it has a plot. It has a problem of what happens and a resolution. But remember, the problem is normally some kind of a puzzle, something it's hard to figure out. And then we're going to add the word competition. And competition means when people compete with one another, they go against one another. So every time people play a basketball game, it's a competition. Or if people are even like a relay race, something you're doing PE, and one team is trying to beat another team, it's competition. So we're gonna maybe where one person tries to do better than another person. So look today in the story for where there might be competition. All right, here we go. We're gonna continue with Cam Jansen, The Mystery Writer Mystery by David Adler. Chapter 2. I'm getting Jim E. Winter's newest mystery, Cam said. I want him to sign it. Then I want to read it. Cam looked at the many tables and signs in the gym. There were tables with easy-to-read books, biographies, cookbooks, mysteries, other fiction, riddle and joke books. Danny and his father were at the riddle and jokes table. There was a table in the middle of the gym with books by Jim E. Winter. That's where Cam and Beth went. Many children and their parents were there. Cam and Beth had to wait to get close to the table. Beth picked up a book. This is number 27. My name is Blake and the Scary Movie Mystery, Beth said. It's the newest one. Cam took a copy of the Scary Movie Mystery. Then she found a copy of Jim E. Winter's first book, My Name is Blake and the Diamond Rattle Mystery, and took that too. Hey, Danny said, look at all the joke books I found. He had 4 books. His mother, Mrs. Pace, was with him. My dad has even more, Danny said, and pushed close to the table. Now I'm getting a Jim E. Winter book. Cam found another Jim E. Winter book she had not read. Now she had 3 books. She went to the end of the line to get her book signed. The line went down the middle of the gym. Beth, Danny, and Danny's mother got on line right behind Cam. This is a long line, Danny said. And I know just what we'll do so we don't get bored waiting. I'll tell jokes. Please don't, Beth told him. Danny, Miss Pace said, save the jokes for Dad. He likes them. Danny opened a joke book. He read a joke and laughed. Are you sure you don't want me to tell you this one? It's really funny. Yes, Beth said, I'm sure. Well, look for Eric, Cam said. That's what we'll do while we'll wait. He told me he would be here. I know he wants to meet Jim E. Winter. And here's a picture of Danny reading a joke book. Cam looked across the gym. It was crowded. Lots of people were looking at the books. Cam's mother was still standing by the history table. She was holding an open book and reading it. Beth's father was by the biography table. Do you know what a biography is? A biography is the true story of somebody's life. There he is, Beth said. Eric is by the easy-to-read table. One of his sisters is with him, but I'm not sure which one. Now, let me pause for a moment here and let's think about this. I know, because I've read other Cam Jansen books, that Eric is one of Cam's very best friends. So it doesn't make sense to me that she wouldn't know which sister he had with him. I guess we'll have to continue reading to find out why. Eric has twin sisters, Donna and Diane. Well, there's our answer. They must look just alike. Cam waved to Eric. He saw her and waved back. Danny's father came over. He was holding a large stack of books. Give me your joke books, he told Danny. I'll pay for them and put them in the car. Then we can get more. Danny gave him his joke books. Waiting is boring, Beth complained. The line isn't even moving. Yes, it is, Danny said. The back of the line is moving. It's getting longer and longer. Even more people are waiting to get their books signed. Some children from the front of the line walked past. He wrote, "Happy Reading, Virginia," one of the children said. He signed it, "Detective James E. Winter." Cam and everyone behind her took a few steps forward. Cam said, "If we read our books while we wait, we won't be bored." Cam opened her "My Name is Blake" and the Scary Movie mystery. She started to read to herself. In the first chapter, Barry Blake is waiting on a long line too. He and his mother are waiting to see a scary movie. Then, just as they are about to buy tickets, a woman comes to the ticket office. "Someone stole my purse," the woman in the book says. "I was watching the movie and someone stole it." "Don't worry," Barry Blake tells her. "I'll find your purse. I'll solve this mystery. I'll solve it fast and be back in time to see the movie. After the movie, I'll go home in time to help my mother prepare dinner." In the second chapter, Barry Blake walks into the theater. The woman shows him where she was sitting. The people in line ahead of Cam moved up. Cam and the others moved one step closer to Jimmy Winter. "I'm still bored," Beth said, and closed her book. "What's taking so long?" Cam stepped off the line. She looked at the table. "He's just not signing books," Cam told Beth and Danny. "He's talking to people. He's posing for pictures." Eric, his sister Diane, and their father walked over. "Hi," Eric said. "Are you waiting for Jimmy Winter?" "No," Beth told him. "We're waiting for Jim E. Winter. Don't forget the E." The line moved again. Cam and the others took a few steps forward. Now they could hear Jimmy Winter. He thanked a girl for reading his books. "What is your name?" he asked. "Gina," the girl answered. Jimmy Winter signed her book. Cam and the others took more steps forward. It was their turn to meet the author. Just then, Danny's father came back. He was wearing his raincoat and carrying an umbrella. Both were wet. He was also carrying a large bag of books. He hurried to the front of the line. "It's gone," he told his wife and Danny. "I paid for the books, then I went outside to put them in the car, and the car was gone." And here's a picture of Danny's dad running back in, all wet, holding all of his stuff. Now, what do the kids do while they're waiting in line to get their books signed? Danny reads his books, they read their books, they look around. And the line is moving so slowly because apparently Jim E. Winter really, really likes to talk and have pictures taken of himself. So kind of getting the idea that maybe he's a little full of himself, but we'll see. And then how do you think everybody feels when Danny's dad walks in and said his car is stolen? I mean, how would you feel if we're at the book fair and somebody bursts in and says that? I think we'd all feel pretty shocked because when you're at a book fair at school, you feel pretty safe. And so the idea that somebody stole a car, that's just a little shocking. So we'll tune in tomorrow to find out what happens. Thanks for listening.